Oakley dokley focalies. So the sun is right there, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Little bit of dappled sun on one greenhouse. I'm gonna go out here and see if I can't dig up some carrots. Hopefully they are not frozen. Little snowman is very happy with himself. Okay, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Let's see if I can pull this out. And I have now come to the next one. I think the carrots ended here. Let's see if I can even get my fork in here. Okay, this is cool. Now, do I have carrots left in here? I'm not seeing carrots here. Carrots. And let's see if they are frozen. Oh, shoot. Oy. They don't appear to be frozen. They appear to be just fine. These are the Giants of Colmar variety carrot. And they are pretty good fellows. Yay, peeps. Yep, this is the surface of the soil. 1.5 inches, 2 inches, frozen, solid. And my little carrot friends are doing just fine. I probably only got maybe what, 4 feet or so out, but I think it's enough. A few weeks or so, I'll dig up some more of that. Oakley dokley, so here is my new stash of carrots, and I am going to just throw some into this container here and wash these guys off, and we shall have salad tonight. Okay, so what I am doing is I'm going to consolidate all the little leftover potatoes that I have here into one tub. This is where I also have my carrots. And because tomorrow I'm picking up hopefully some decent apples that I don't have room for, so I'm going to stash them in here. And what that is once a month we have a buyer's club type thing where we all go together and get stuff shipped on the barge. It's down in Azure Standard down in Oregon, and it goes to Seattle, and then it gets barged up here. And that's where I get all my bulk, grains and beans and things like that. And they don't always have the best produce, so I'm not sure how these apples are going to turn out. But anyway, they're showing up tomorrow, so I'm making room. Okay, so I have an empty fridge. And I think I've got about, I don't know, 10 or 15 pounds of German Butterballs left, and that is it. Okie dokie, folks. Potatoes on top, carrots underneath, and we'll get apples next. Oh no, our little buddy's getting awfully thin. I'm going over there to get some leeks. Hi, buddy. I'm supposed to be going to pick up the Azure Standard apples and everything, and I forgot to get leeks. So now I'm out here in my these clothes trying to get some leeks for tonight's meal. It's still frozen, dudes. Dudes, it's still frozen. Okay, so it's frozen. It's still frozen. The carrots came out, but the leeks will not come out. Okay. There we go. Okay, off to the races. Okay, you guys, I got everything stashed. Everything. I got everything stashed. I got my 2 apple boxes in here. I realized, I just realized that tonight is not pasta night. For pasta night, I get the Leeks. Tonight is Thursday night. It's still Thursday, not Friday. And, oh, these are little. And, I have to make salads. I have to make salads today. And tomorrow, maybe I'll give it another try and see if I can't get Leeks out of the garden tomorrow. These are ambrosias. Interesting. This is from Grown Up Organics, Mount Hood, Oregon. These apples are not super flavorful. They're pretty crunchy. And they have decent flavor. Hi. It is a dark and gloomy and dreary and wet day. I had to fix Snowman. He'd lost all but one eyeball. I'm out here for pasta night. I'm going to attempt to get Leeks one more time. Where's my smile? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Success! Alrighty, so we have Leeks, and the moral of this story is that in the middle of winter, when it gets down to well below freezing for long enough, let's see, there was like 3 to 4 inches of frozen soil here, and it makes it so you cannot get your Leeks out of the ground. It's a rainy day, a dreary day, a dark day, a damp day. A rainy day, a dreary day, a dark day, a damp day. A rainy day, a dreary day, a dark day, a damp day. A rainy day, a dreary day, a dark day, a damp day. A rainy day, a dreary day, a dark day, a damp day. Rainy day, dreary day, dark day, dark day. Rainy day, dreary day, dark day, damp day. Rainy day, dreary day, dark day, damp day. Hi. So I was really embarrassed that the only thing I might have to show for the week is harvesting some more carrots and leeks. And so last night I crammed and I got my planting calendar done. So I started out looking at my planting logs from last season, where I, mark when the dates for when I direct seed things, or when I seed my transplants, when I get my transplants planted out, when I harvest things. And my very last column here has days to maturity. So I went back and calculated how long did it take for when I seeded things to when I harvested things. So then I could take my calendar and say, okay, this is when I want to harvest this stuff, somewhere near the beginning of June. And how far back then do I go and where I'm going to need to seed it. And so I did all of that for pretty much all my plants. And so it looks like in order to get some stuff planted into the greenhouse, and this would just be for me, not for selling, things like sugar snap peas, lettuce, kale, and bok choy that I would be growing early in the greenhouse, I would need to start those little tiny transplants on February 15th. And so then they would go out into the greenhouse at the beginning of March. And I would also be doing direct seeding in the greenhouse in March. And so that's not too far from now. That's like, 3 weeks or something. And so then I also went into like, when do I start my lettuce transplants, and so that I can get those transplanted out so I can harvest those in the successions I want to. And this year I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently, where I'll be doing, instead of full beds of lettuce, I'm going to do some half beds in succession. And I did a video about how my garden layout is going to look. So yeah, I got that into the calendar. And also, when do I do my basil and cucumbers? That'll go into the greenhouse, and that'll be for selling. and stuff. And yeah, so the plan is, since I only have my limited garden space that I had, the same amount of space as last year, that I'm going to only try and sell June, July, and August. And it could be that things would kind of go a little bit, you know, I get started a little bit later in June, and maybe I can go a little bit into September, but it's going to be about 3 months. And I'm a little concerned that maybe in this planting calendar, I'm trying to start a little bit too early, because I'm saying, oh, well, I want to plant some things out in mid-April, and it could be there's still snow on the ground in mid-April, and I need to look back and check when the migrating birds came through to kind of rototill my garden for me, so I need to check on that too. But I'm very proud of myself having gotten done. So I have something for show and tell. And I got something done actually. Anyway, I'll see you guys next week.